All right, we're back
that is
with
a
another
nude
episode
Raiden.
of our Metal Gear Solid 2 Let's Play. And yes, we get to behold a new Raiden. So this is a fantastic section for many reasons. First one being is that Raiden's nude. If we go back into the hold, we can assume the position and block our ding dong with a straw. We can do the flip.
We can do
but,
that.
You can get a good view of his taint.
Get a good view of
Okay.
just his butthole and taint and all that stuff. It's great.
There's some medicine in there, which is pretty helpful for this section. I don't think I use it, but like, you'll see that like, it's really cold in this next section, and like my breath is all frosty, and so occasionally your character will sneeze, and it will alert the guards. There's also one final nerd here. 'Cause you need a nerd. Yeah, that's a nude Raiden. And because we're nude, I even believe the Colonel will say this in our next phone call. Like, we lose access to a couple things, so we can't do the hanging mode anymore. So,
Right.
no chin-ups for us this episode.
Raiden, do you copy? You must continue your mission.
I've lost all my gear. I need to locate Snake.
He was never factored into the simulation. Leave him out of this.
I can't do much naked, especially in this temperature.
That's true. You won't be able to attack.
You also
or rid of
can't
the
do your
hanging
attack
mode
combo.
either.
Right.
I think Snake has my gear.
Raiden, take out Solidus and his men. You must recover Arsenal intact.
You're
Colonel,
breaking up a
are
bit
you
there.
under orders from the Patriots?
Your role, that is mission, is to infiltrate the structure and disarm the terrorists.
My role? Why do you keep saying that?
Why not? This is a type of role-playing game. The point
What
is
the-
that you play out your part, and I expect you to turn in a perfect performance.
Colonel,
It's
I
me
just
when I'm
remembered
playing D&D.
something.
I'm like, I hope you
What?
turn in a
But
perfect
I've never
performance.
met you in person. Not once.
Complete your mission according to the simulation.
Colonel, who are you?
No more questions. We have Rosemary.
What do you mean by that?
Over and out.
So,
I forgot about the
It's time
like,
for
music
a-
in this part.
oh, it's good, yeah. But next part, truly off the chain. So, kind of like a minorly difficult stealth section. But first, I'm trying to like do a fun little Easter egg, which is where you get spotted.
So-
I do fuck it up there because I leave before the alert starts.
I want to like.
Oh, also showing off here that each time you like go in and out of this area, it shows a couple different location names for Arsenal Gear Stomach. The first one being Aoyama Nichome,
Yeah, Funabashi City. Hey,
Funabashi City.
shout out to Chiba. What's up?
Shout out to Chiba, yeah. So, you can hide from the guard by going back into your holster, which is neat. This is a great, like, sight gag.
I want to say actually the reason. I wonder if part of the reason for like, 'cause I want to say the like name that they use for like the bridge of a ship is like is I don't know if it's read the same. I don't know if it's like literally read Funabashi, but
But,
yeah, it is. It
either
is.
way,
It is.
I think you just missed a joke about Raiden's dick.
Well, that's
The guard was like, I wish I had that. Yes, Aoyama Nichome. Fortunately, it's not the, Shibuya Nichome. They weren't bold enough to do that. I don't really know why they chose these locations, to be
oh,
honest.
you mean Shinjuku Nichome?
Or yeah, Shinjuku Nichome.
They should have.
The LGBTQ district of Tokyo. Yeah, I want to say that also there's like a location in New York. There's all sorts of shit here. Also, Colonel Kylo, I do have an attack combo. It's just not the choke out one. Because I do have to keep one hand on my privates at all times.
Fire is a strong word, I think, for what's happening to you.
But it's actually
God, he
kind of
he
surreal.
lays there so, like, seductively on the ground.
And I perish. And I will perish several times this section, but it's frankly just a very interesting section, so the more time we spend here, the better. So for example, you can probably notice right now that as I walk, like, a weird, like, hex grid kind of follows me everywhere. One, because this is, like, a high-tech ship, but it's also, as you'll see, like, for this episode, and probably the next episode, and maybe even the episode after that, reality kind of starts to fall apart. As you know, this game has had I'm just trying to show off, like, location names right now. So, as this game goes deeper and deeper, we've had a lot of plot twists, as we know. And at this point, it just, like, before it can show its, like, hand on what, like, actually, we still have, like, 2 more plot twists and, like, 2 more layers of, like, what people think is happening and, like, what meta layer shit is. But still, like, it really tries to play with your head here. You notice the Colonel said, like, this is a role-playing game after all. Like, shit just starts to get very, very meta. Even though this game's already been very meta, obviously we've just been, like, recreating the Shadow Moses incident the entire time. They really just start to, like, say it out loud. When I was playing this game for the first time, I just started having, like, an existential crisis at this point. Like, legitimately, was just, like, both, like, holy shit, but also, like, I don't know what, like, is happening in this game anymore. But not in just, like, I'm confused way, just more in a just, like, I want off Mr. Kojima's wild ride.
Yes.
Because truly going places.
Literally chanting in the background.
Yeah. Then you start getting these phone or these codec calls that are just quite
Turn
something.
the game console off right now.
What did you say?
The mission is a failure. Cut the power right now.
What's wrong with you?
Don't worry. It's a game. It's a game just like usual.
You'll ruin your eyes playing so close to the TV.
What are you talking about?
Right. Something happened to me last Thursday when I was driving home. I had a
This
couple
part
of
is so
miles to
great.
go. I looked up and saw a glowing orange object in the sky to the east. It was moving very irregularly. Suddenly, there was intense light all around.
It's like a Twin Peak conversation.
Yes. Yeah.
What do you think happened to me?
100%.
Fine. Forget it.
I instantly get killed by a gun.
God, no. Jack! Jack!
Yeah, like, I'm a sucker for, like,
Even my
works that are very
patience has
meta.
limits.
Obviously, like, it has to be
Stay up to
earned.
you
Like,
any longer.
I'm not just gonna, like,
You can just go home.
I don't love just, like, raw breaking the fourth wall, like Deadpool
Yeah.
shit.
Is this the episode where we have a conversation about the fourth Matrix film?
Necessarily. But yeah, exactly. Like, fourth Matrix film. Fantastic. My
Yeah.
game of the year of 2021, the game Inscription. Just, like, on so many different layers of, like, interesting meta text. I'm a huge sucker
Oh,
for
I have a
stuff like
PC
that.
now. I can play that game. Hell yeah.
You can play that game now.
I should
You are a
play that
PC
game.
gamer. You should play that game. That game rules. And so at this point, I just like totally got like hook, line, and sinker. We're gonna start really hearing a lot of like interesting codec calls. Just much to think about.
Honestly, though, you have played the game for a long time. Don't you have anything else to do with your time?
Raiden, touch grass.
Who's there?
mechanically, this part's kind of like awkward. There's a lot of weird sight lines and like not a ton of places to hide. And there's a lot of guards, and I think it's because they want you to hear all of these like fucked up codec calls that you get, but like it really takes a bit to like figure it all out, honestly.
Yeah. Yeah, they clearly want you to spend some time here. Which I will gladly do.
Infiltrate the enemy fortress. Outer Heaven. Destroy.
Now, this is a reference to
the
a video
final
game that
weapon,
no one has played.
Metal Gear.
Metal Gear.
Yeah, the original Metal Gear, not Metal Gear Solid, Metal Gear. What like system is it? It's like it originally came out for like one of those like weird, like
Yeah.
PCs designed for gaming, because that's how
Yeah.
games used to be made.
Yeah.
And then I think it has like a Super Nintendo version or something. I don't know. It has like a version of a console that people recognize, but
Going on. Spotted the intruder. Stand back of the
then I actually walk off a cliff and I get executed by the state. I'm pretty sure.
Executed by someone. Well, remains to be seen who.
Variety level 13. Rescue Meryl. The return of Ginola.
I do love these like cool like side views of the Colonel.
Yeah.
Also, these guards just like glitching out inside of this gameplay shit of Metal Gear VR missions.
Yeah.
Because for those who don't
Another-
know,
Another
certain
game
editions
that
of
we played.
was it just like did it come with every copy of Metal Gear Solid 1, or is that for just like later editions? It came with like an extra disc.
I'm not sure.
It's called
yeah.
It's called like Metal Gear VR missions, where it's like basically just a bunch of fun stealth and like combat challenges for Metal Gear Solid 1. Where like you're just doing VR training. There's always cool scenarios, and this game has been riffing on that for a while, like talking about all Raiden's VR training,
Yeah.
which is why he like knows all these scenarios already. Both because these are the same, like because Raiden's just practiced Shadow Moses a bunch of time in VR, and this is just the same as Shadow Moses.
Jesus, that dude just did like a fucking Dark Souls boss maneuver.
Jack, please answer
He's
me.
got smooth.
Jack!
Did the like, I don't know, it's that like move that like every boss in Dark Souls 3 does, where they just like turn around really fast and like slide along the ground.
Infiltrate.
Yeah, OG Metal Gear. I've tried to play it like
Yeah, I've also
at
attempted
least
to
like
play
at
it.
least like 4 or 5 times. I don't know. It just didn't seem very fun, and like I don't know. I could maybe go back to it and if I really want to commit to it, because like I like obtuse video games, but
Yeah.
it
No, me
truly
too.
just like it's not just like obtuse. It's just like really lacking in like any kind of quality of life feature at all. Like checkpoints are constantly like just miles apart.
Yeah.
It's very hard to like understand without a guide.
You have played the game for a
There's
long
parts
time.
where you like
Don't you
have to
anything else
look
to
at
do
the
with
like
your
back
time?
of the game box or something, which is like obviously you
Right.
just can't do if you're playing like a digital or emulated version of it.
Yep. Yeah. Which I mean, I guess is a problem with like multiple Metal Gear games and Metal Gear Solid games, but like,
Yeah.
yeah.
If you do want to play it, and you do want to play these games, if you buy the HD collection of Metal Gear Solid, which is how most people play these games these days, because it's a great collection. Although it's only on the PS3 and the
It
PS
is only
Vita.
on the PS3 and PS Vita, which
I think there might be ways to play it on like the PS4. I don't really know. I don't care about my PS4. I don't have a PS5.
Actually, there is something I have been meaning to tell you, but I just couldn't. I
But
think
like if
should
you
know
the version of
Saturday
Metal Gear Solid 3
morning
they
last
include
week,
Subsistence
saw
does
a
include
guy leaving
the ability to play
Rosemary's
Metal Gear and
room.
Metal Gear 2.
How should I put it? It was like they were intimate. I'm sorry. Sorry to bring this up during the mission, but
You're getting cooked. Sorry to bother you, but
What was
Huh?
that just now?
川西不是不起，Kino no bash，秋山五谷苏诺苏苏米克塔他的要让一群的托的有尼诺亚马西是萨维卡夫莱托克维代没有跟过去。
Don't know who these people are. In post, maybe I'll do some editing and like or some research to figure out what those names mean.
Yeah.
My guess is they're probably people who work on this game, but like,
Could be. Some of them also sounded
Who
like
knows?
places almost, but I don't know.
all right. So there's me sneezing. Why you gotta take the cold medicine so you don't sneeze. Else the guards will see you.
Oh, Matt, I just got a cool idea. If you want to get like tattoos, you should get like tattoos that look like all the shit that's all over Raiden's body. Just like matches them.
Honestly,
You're
yeah.
welcome.
What is that? Like, it's like kind of like they're just like
I don't know.
targets almost. I don't know.
President Baker should be somewhere to the south of where you blasted through the wall. Hurry and save him before the terrorists discover his code.
Okay,
Sure.
guys. I think something's wrong with the Colonel.
Something's wrong with the Colonel. They put bugs in him.
Yeah. I think the implication is that when you put a virus into Arsenal gear, it, like, fucked up the Colonel, but, like, unclear.
Snake. Remember what de Gaulle said. The graveyards
Oh,
are
yeah?
full of indispensable men.
So, this is a girl.
Snake, you're all alone and surrounded by bad
I don't know how many Metal Gear games she
Try to be
manages to show
careful
up in,
and
but she
avoid
shows
getting
up
into a
in a
fight
lot of
whenever you can.
Kojima games. My understanding is that she shows up in, like, some of his, like, past titles, like Police Knots or something like that.
Sure.
Actually.
Oh, interesting. Also, yeah. Oh, fuck yeah.
Yeah, I hit the pause screen kind of by, like, sheer coincidence and just got to see, like,
Yeah, that's
cool.
the map of Arsenal gear.
Hey, Jack.
I decided to save the game. We're a little bit away from the end of the episode yet, but I just wanted to hear what, my girlfriend had to say.
Arsenal gear.
Jack,
Jitchin.
I
I'm
think we just had, like, a
serious when I
very,
said I
very,
wanted you to
like,
propose
serious
to me.
conversation last time.
Rose?
I was really worried. There are times when it seems like you're not really looking at me and that if I looked away for a moment, you'll disappear. I wanted to make sure you couldn't get away. I thought that if we lived together, maybe things would change. That maybe we could change things ourselves. But that wasn't the problem. There was something deeper.
I'm sorry.
I guess it's impossible for me.
What are you saying?
I'm sorry, Jack. I love you. I really do. Please believe me. Whatever happens.
Rose?
Bye, Jack.
Ascending colon.
colon.
You're certainly traveling between different parts of a vessel.
Even my patience
I
has
guess.
its limits. Variety level 13. Rescue Merrill. The return of Ginola.
This room we also see more like weird like effects of like the like data readout on the like sides of the tunnel.
Yeah.
Because it's really trying to like convince you that like
I hear
is this all
the
real?
maze
Am I
and the
still in
famous
VR?
purple
Like, who really
stuffed
knows?
Worm in Flapjaw space with the tuning fork does a raw blink on Harry Carey rock. I need scissors. 61.
That's right. And then your Solitown Raider gets replaced with a hot girl, because like,
Yeah. Sure.
or I don't know. I don't know what a hot girl is. I'm
Your
just
mission
kidding.
is to infiltrate the Fortress Gallowade. rescue the hostages, and neutralize Metal Gear before its assembly is complete.
So I don't actually know what that's referring to. Is Gallowade? Is that like Metal Gear Acid or something?
I don't know. Metal Gear Acid came out after this game, right?
In really bad shape financially.
Who knows?
I pay money to my ex-wife as part of our divorce settlement, among other benefits.
Right, I
I
need
just had no choice but to
$200.
make you pay for lunch the other day. I'm really sorry.
Incredible.
An anemone or clematis plant's juice can cause a rash. When pruning them, it's a good idea to wear gloves.
Thanks for that.
I was a North American fall webbler in my past life. Ah, those were the good old days. What were you in your former life?
This shit is so
Well.
good.
What were you in your phone?
That's a great question.
You got a
I didn't know it was a middle
PSG-1?
word.
You
You need
can
to
use
step
that
on it.
against Sniper Wolf. Hurry up and save Meryl.
Jack, it's me.
Hi, Rose.
Jack, I owe you an apology.
If it's about that conversation just now, I'm the one who's sorry.
No, it's something else.
What is it?
That day at Federal Hall 2 years ago, it wasn't a coincidence. I was ordered to keep an eye on you.
Keep an eye on me.
Yes, by the Patriots.
You're a spy?
I
If any girls
suppose.
want to like keep an eye on
Yes.
me, like,
It's an ugly word.
Your Patriot assigned GF.
Are you still there?
I don't really
Was
mind.
sleeping with me a part of the job?
I fell in love with you.
How could anyone?
I can't excuse what I did. I've reported
Yeah,
every
if any
detail
girls
of your
wanna,
personal
like,
life to them these 2 years.
Spy on me,
What
but
you
then like
did,
fall in love with
said,
me and stuff.
everything.
I don't really
Must have been
mind.
fun.
But some things I didn't tell anyone.
I won't get mad like Ryden did.
Like what I felt for you.
So that's why you were involved in this
I'll
mission.
promise.
I should have known. Why else would they toss an analyst into the mix at the last minute?
I'm sorry. I know what I did was wrong.
No matter where I go, I get used.
I reinvented myself to suit your tastes. Hairstyle, clothes, the way I moved, things I talked about. You say you love the color of my hair, my eyes. They're
What
not
the
even
hell did you
real.
guys even talk about?
Yeah, I was gonna say, how did you reinvent yourself to like please him? You don't know what he likes.
It was my job.
Great performance.
I mean, I guess that's the idea, huh?
Had
She
me
like already
completely
knew.
fooled.
What I
Yeah.
really
So, like, didn't
wanted
need to talk about it?
was for you to see the real me. It hurt to play out this artificial romance. It was worse to lie to myself than to you. The more love you gave me, the more it hurt. Because I knew the person you loved was just a character.
So it was artificial on my end too. It was just a game.
Max, what is
not a
reality?
real thing.
Oh, Jack.
I feel better knowing that.
What?
I was in love, or thought I was, with someone who didn't exist. I was trying to be someone I wasn't by loving what wasn't real. I don't know who you really are. The person I knew isn't real. She's not the woman I'm talking to right now. In a sense, the deception was my own, not theirs.
Jack, I thought I was acting because that was my job. But I did fall in love with you. That wasn't an act.
You expect me to believe that? It's okay. You had your reasons, right? Hey, I understand, but I have nothing left to...
Jack,
What?
I'm carrying. I'm pregnant, Jack.
Rose! What's going on?
Amazing how you walk around like that.
Snake!
Been waiting long.
Yeah, and because we gave Solid Snake the razor, he's clean shaven.
Where's my gear?
Right over there.
Otherwise, I'll have a beard in this, or he'll have like a much thicker beard in this part.
That's more like it. Everything you had when you were captured is still there.
Right, and it's time to go into low budget mode.
It's time to
We only
communicate
have this.
telepathy.
We only have this mocap studio for
Sorry
so
about
many
earlier.
hours.
I had to use you as bait to gain access to Arsenal. It worked.
Why didn't you tell me about Olga?
You never asked. Not happy about that? Get over it.
Any effects of the virus yet?
Still waiting on that.
So, it was rigged by the Patriots?
Looks like it. From what I can tell, Arsenal is headed for Manhattan. I don't know what Solidus is planning, but we'll have to deal with it one way or another. There's also a troop of production model Rays ahead.
How many units?
25, according to Olga.
25?
Yeah. Can't say I've faced that many Metal Gears before, but I think we can deal.
No way we
can't wait to
can.
face that many
We can,
numbers.
because we have no other choice.
How?
I've stocked up on Stinger missiles. Oh yeah, Olga left this for you.
Foreshadowing for. I was going to say a miserable boss fight, but you know what? That boss fight is actually kind of fun.
Yeah, it's not bad.
You get to like a really nice rhythm during it. We'll have some fun there.
Why?
But first, I must study the
Olga asked me to
blade.
give it to you. Besides, I'm not a big fan of blades. Move the right stick up and down to make a vertical slice, and left and right
I do
to
love getting
slice
like a
parallel
random
to the
like
ground.
katana tutorial here.
Yeah,
I-
it's like right here at the end of the game.
I honestly spend a lot of time like being bewildered by why this mechanic is here at all.
Push
Frankly,
it forward to lunge and strike.
Because it's cool, I guess.
You can guard
It's
with the
cool.
blade if you
It's
have
like
the L1 button
it's not
pressed
super
down.
well implemented because like this is
should be
not a
able to
character
deflect a
action
bullet or
game.
two.
Right. Right.
Yeah, I spent a little bit of time here testing out my blade. But yeah, it's honestly like this foreshadows Metal Gear Revengeance pretty well. Like it has like different slicing angles depending on how you move the right stick,
Yeah,
which
actually.
is pretty fun. And then if you want, you can just like attack Solid Snake and he'll kick your ass.
Damn, kid.
So I call Snake. Are you mad?
Teach yourself
Mad at
how to
me.
handle the blade. You're going to need it at some point. Move the right stick to control the blade.
Variety level 7. Shoot down the space invaders. Training will have to be postponed if we are invaded by UFOs.
Okay then. Yeah, I legitimately don't know, because, like, So Metal Gear is kind of an interesting series, in that it's one of those, like, long-running Japanese series that's extremely inspired by Western media. And so, every once in a while it's surprising to see, like, Kojima and cohorts really lead into something that's just, like, very purely, like, cool in a Japanese sense,
Yeah.
which is just like a samurai blade. I don't know. And we can use it in the next section we do. It comes up a lot for the final boss fight as well.
Yes,
But like, yeah, we just
yeah.
have a cool katana now.
Yep.
And that's it.
Folded 200 times. You can cut through a tank.
I don't know. But anyways, yeah, so that's the end of today's episode, and then next episode we'll kind of do a little bit of fun jank, but we'll work our way towards the final moments of this game. I'm guessing we have about 3 or 4 episodes until the finale.
Yeah, we're
So,
pretty close.
We're getting close. I would love to end this series within the next, like, 2 months or something, but we'll have to see. best thing, considering we ended on the day we started, which is April 30th, a very significant day. But thank you so much for watching. We have so much fun making these, and we appreciate you sticking around.
Yeah.
We're getting there. We're so close. And then we can go to LP2, which we're also very excited about.
Yes, we're so close. LP2
can't spill too much about that yet.
I'm so excited. You couldn't even imagine it. I doubt you could
even imagine. We're hinting at the wrong game here. Anyways, we're not playing Elden Ring. But anyways,
I mean, we are, just not for an LP.
Oh yes, I will not stop playing Elden Ring. Anyways, thank you. Bye bye. I'm Matt.
I'm Max.
Stay low.
Stay low.